Hey everyone, my name's Tom, or in game I go by Skysong. I'm going to be playing a Pygmalion run tonight, and I'm hoping that it can be kind of educational. I play a lot of Pig. He's pretty much the only one that I've played like with a ton of consistency, although I have played some Vac Vanessa. Basically never really played much Julie, although I'm probably going to change that if I start streaming soon on a more consistent basis. The goal of this video is to kind of over-explain my thought process and play patterns while playing Pig, because I have got to a point where I have found myself consistently 10 winning with him. Out of the last out of the last 10 games that I played, I've won 9 of them with 10 wins. The one that I dropped, I still managed to get 8 wins. If you look, I think like longer than that, I think out of the last like 15 or 16, it's something like 11 10 wins. But haven't really been counting back that far because most of the ones that I dropped before that were when I was playing a little bit differently and not choosing the starting skill for him, which I do feel like is actually a huge element to getting to 10 wins on Peg with like extreme consistency. I do think he's a very, very strong character right now, and I see a lot of people talking about how he's weaker than the rest, and I could not disagree more. I just think his playstyle is completely different, and what gets you ahead with Mac, Vanessa, and Dooley will not necessarily get you ahead with Pig. I also feel like when I try and play the other characters that I'm kind of at a disadvantage because I'm used to having access to significantly more econ. So that definitely does hinder me when I have to play someone who's got kind of a more heavily uh, restricted econ game. Um, I use two resources primarily when I play the game. I'm going to show you them. The first one is one that people do not know so well. It is bazaardb.gg, which I assume the DB stands for database. It has every item in the game in it. You can sort them in a variety of different ways. But what I really like about this is that it has the events, because the events, sometimes they have hidden options, and sometimes you aren't sure exactly what the options will be for you before you pick them. Like I know, for instance, a strange mushroom gives you a choice between gold or I think a neutral item. But yes, so it's a neutral item for gold. Um, but sometimes I can't remember if it's like three or four, and I for some reason I get strange mushroom and tiny furry monster kind of confused a little bit. Um, the other one that I use is Bazaar, howbazaar.gg, which I think most people know about, but it's really, really key for learning about basically anything else in the game. So you can filter things down with like a ton of different ways of looking at things. And it's just a really neat resource. So whoever did this job in the game whoever created this website did a really good job. And they essentially created a resource that should already exist in the game, in my opinion. I'm going to start my game now, and we'll see how it goes. Let's see if I can get another 10 win. So, like I said, I'm playing Pig. I love the Bard skin for Pig, and we're going to just jump right into it. Um, I see a lot of people picking Econ for Pig. I really strongly disagree with that decision. Day one, uh, the income, I guess it's nice, but he has so many items that do much more than what the income will do for you. Like reward card, VIP card, ATM helps you get income anyways. Um, this does force you to play more conservatively in the first couple of days, but the two income does not end up mattering long term in the game at all. And the gold skill, in my opinion, can really, really matter and can just carry you through the early game. There is also the enchanted item with 6 gold, and I've heard some people say that that works for them, but I'm going to go with the gold tier skill. You do end up a little bit poor when you're starting out, but sometimes you're just really, really fortunate. Okay, so hard shell is a monster skill, and I'm going to pick it because 40% of your maximum health is a significant, significant amount. Um, this is actually cracked that I got this. I didn't know you could get hard shell. Um, I would love to get a knee brace here, but I don't think this is going to win me day one on its own. And um, I really would like to have a silver tier medium item. I think it's pretty much the right decision for Pig in day one most of the time. Like you have to get something really good for it not to be worthwhile. Let's say you get Healthy Hoarder and you need small items that are not weapons, then yes, I would pick Andy over this. But let's just see what I get. Worst case scenario, if I don't like it, oh, and I don't. I think I have to sell this right away, unfortunately, because I don't want to lose any money from this. This is probably the ultimate low roll that you can get from that. But the good thing is I can go for Hunted Kimono, I can go for Silk. If I do get the Silk and I'm able to upgrade it at any point, like in the early to mid game, then it scales pretty well. And you know, there is like a possibility that maybe I should have waited until after the fight to sell a gumball machine. But the fact of the matter is that I think that early game, because of the gold skill that I selected, I need to make sure that I don't run out of money. Like I'm gonna have to hit up a store at some point. Actually, maybe I should have gotten one gumball so that I would have had the food for Mysterious Creature. That was actually, I think, a mistake. But hopefully I don't completely let that bite me in the ass.
Too far to let you
Okay, so I got the Silk Scarf. So that's good. We're gonna go Kina here because I have a lot of gold.
Discounts for peace.
All right. See, this is what I mean about having a really good start.
I'm so glad we could share
So
this
we're gonna buy the piggy bank. We get the rewards
I can
card, and we're gonna
feel our
re-roll.
energy's resonating.
Do I select cargo shorts here? If I select cargo shorts, then I'm probably losing my day one fight. There's a good chance that I lose even if I pick Ganjo, but I am gonna pick Ganjo.
You are enough, friend. But
Because
I'm glad you bought this.
okay, so because I have the toy, it always makes sense for me to do Tiny Furry Monster here. We're gonna gain 1 XP. If this is a poison Mac, if there's any poison at all in his build, I pretty much will lose because I don't have a way of dealing with that. But if it's burn or if it's weapon Mac, there is a chance that I can survive this. And if it's only like a tiny little bit of poison, there is a chance that he could die to Sandstorm. Okay, so the fact that he has candles makes me feel good. I think I can win this match. The reason why is because his damage gets mitigated by my shielding. Shield cuts burn in half. And I am also going to have the shield from Hard Shell that's going to come into play during Sandstorm. So I think I pretty much have this on lock now. Yeah, there's no way that he, even with his regen, is going to be able to outpace my Hard Shell. Okay, so day number 1 we won. We're going to look at our bronze tier skills. And we're going to pick Arms Dealer. Because getting a little bit of incremental gold goes a very, very long way. First of all, I have to make sure that that's right. One thing that you should always be doing before you select any option is just double checking your stash to make sure that you're optimizing your econ. Mountain Pass or Curio? Curio can give me knee brace, but I'm kind of poor. I think I'm going to take the mountain pass. There is a chance that I could have got a fight that I would lose, but I didn't. Now, do I want JJ here? I think I do.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
So here, I think the right decision is to brass knuckles, which
And
means I'm
this is
selling
why
my
I need to
marbles.
get rich.
So, how
So
about
my
this
thinking
weather,
here
Will?
is
Oh, you're leaving. That's good.
this is going to be getting 20 damage each time that the Gandro goes off, which means it scales pretty decently. I want to fight Rogue Scrapper, and I think I beat Rogue Scrapper pretty decently just because of the Gandro. The reason I need to beat Rogue Scrapper is that I need the experience so that I'm level 3 by the end of day 2. And since I have the Mysterious Creature, as long as I don't die in this fight, that shouldn't be too difficult for me. So do I beat him in Sandstorm? I think I do. It doesn't look like I'm ahead right now, but the fact that I do also have a bunch of damage or a bunch of healing coming my way through the hardened shield is what is going to push me over the edge in this match. So that worked out for me.
You
All right.
seem like a nice person. Maybe too nice.
So we want rust, and that's rust or best, but medkit or scrap is also going to be, you know, it's going to be good enough. I guess the reason why medkit, by the way, is good enough is because I can transform it at mandalas. It will also empower my silk. So I think at this point in time, I'm probably going to end up dropping this match for day 2. Like, there's a pretty good chance of that, but actually, no, let's go to Quixel.
Send me your huge items. Price? Don't care.
Okay, so I think I'm going to sell my med kit. I don't really care that much about the transform.
Fine. Here's some.
And then I'm going to buy Catcher instead.
Okay, now sell me something.
So
Something huge.
now, do I want to gain 20? Like, that's also gaining 28 because of hard shell. Maybe I do actually buy it and I sell the piggy bank now. Okay, yeah, I think I have a chance of winning this fight. So, but I have to play it smart. So we're gonna do this.
Midsworth says I have to trade even when I don't care. There's fun size and then there's boring size.
Then we'll do this.
On behalf of the Grand Society of blah blah blah.
So again, poison builds
Not
are
very
going to
big, though,
be
is it?
difficult for
I'll
me
take it,
to
I
contend
guess.
with. Do I re-roll this for the chance at another small thing? I don't think I do. That's an expensive re-roll. If I'm going to lose this, it's to poison most likely, and 164 shield is hard to push through, especially when I have 168 automatically when I fall beneath 40%. So, like, we'll see how I do. Do I want a weapon more than I want a yo-yo? Probably Ultimately, there's some weapons that I would be happy to see. When I'm looking at what I'm gonna boost, the one item that I know for sure I'm gonna sell at some point, like not that far away, probably is the
Few warriors live to
brass
be tied.
knuckles.
Buy my weapons, and you might.
So if I buy this, I can keep my board the same, but for 6 gold, I can add 60. And I think I do want to do that because that's also going to add an additional 24 to this shield. So I think the correct play is golf clubs.
Removal teaches stillness.
Sell the
I
golf
prefer
clubs.
action.
Addle
Use it
addle.
well. Make me proud.
Sell the addle addle. And then let's go up to some
Hey,
damage.
when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
Meaning that this is going to deal 50 damage the first time it goes off. And now my shield is at 192. I am broke.
If you're not growing, you're failing.
Do I grab 10% max health or do I get a bronze item? Normally I would go for the max health. But I don't have all of my item slots used. So let's see what I get for an item. Okay, Piggles are good because... Okay, so he's at level 2. So I think I should win this because Pig doesn't have any access to poison. I have hard shell. He doesn't have a day 1 win. So I'd be pretty surprised if I didn't win.
Noticed I'm huge?
Okay. Yeah, I've got way more health than him. I have a much better way of generating shield than him. This match is like pretty much a done deal, I feel. Because he doesn't have any scaling either. So yes, he has like a little bit of burn, but when you look at the 2 boards, like I'm about to deal half his life to him and it's Sandstorm, and I've also not even triggered the 232 health that I'm about to have. Piggles was actually really lucky for me because it's gonna generate a lot that I can sell to power up my silk scarf. This is an easy choice for me. We're gonna get some chocolate bars. They're gonna be the inexpensive kind. Hopefully I run into a bargain. Okay, so I didn't... Prospero is easily the choice here, though. Prospero
I see the gold
allows me to
gleam in
gain
your
some
eye.
econ.
I can work with that.
So let's sell this. Sell this. We're gonna buy
I
this.
don't succeed unless my clients
Sell it.
succeed, and I am very successful. I made that same investment once. I'd say the results are evident, wouldn't you?
Okay. So what's the goal here? The goal is to get a little bit of econ out of the money tree. So in that case, I think I do sell a chocolate bar just because I want to generate the piggles. And there's no way that I'm going to be able to reroll unless I sell my credit card or rewards card, and I don't want to do that. So let's leave this encounter. If I get force field out of this, I'm actually just as happy as if I were to get rigged, I think, with a silk scarf build where I already have it scaled this much. So, I mean, I'd prefer rigged, of course, but force field's really good, and I don't lose this fight. There's no way I lose this fight.
Let's go!
That said, I did mis-optimize my board a little bit here. I should have put blue piggles to the right. That was a mistake. Because that would prop my yo-yo more. But you know what? It's not going to cost me this fight. I wasn't really paying attention because I did know that I pretty much have this in the bag. Let's do 8. Alright, we just wait for this. There's no way, even if you got like crits, that I would lose this.
But the Bazaar will go dark without me!
Alright, force field, nice. Oh, I don't have space for it. Okay, what do I sell here? So you are trash. You are trash. You are trash. Okay, so first of all, I think we're gonna do this. Do this. And then what do I sell here? I don't think I really want this adjacent thing, but I guess I do want it over the spare change. I just have to make room because I am going to level up and I want to make sure that I have space. I would like to continue boosting this lead, so let's escort the convoy.
Buddy.
As you can see, I'm staying at 5 income and I just don't fucking care. Like, it's not a relevant stat to Pyg. This is what, 5-second cooldown?
Gonna hand it to you. You're good.
Sorry, just fixing something here on my overlay. All right. So all right, that was actually a bit of a high roll. I have no space for that. Of course I don't. I don't need you. I definitely don't need you that badly. So let's take this, and then I will also
It's all
get
about motivation. You
coin.
gotta know what you're fighting for.
I think I want to scale up the money tree. Or do I scale up my cash register? I'm probably holding onto the cash register for longer. Or do I add 10% crit chance instead of 5 to force field? I guess we could also do yo-yo. Actually, you know what? I do rewards card. Rewards card 10 out of 10 times here. Because this is like way better than income. So we're going to do that. All right. Now there is a tough decision for me to make, which is B1, B2. What am I upgrading? Would 5% crit chance be worth it? Probably not. I think I'm going to upgrade my cash register.
Smart shoppers buy vintage. New is for suckers.
Is there anything else that I would rather do than that? Actually, Piggles, if I get like a silver or gold blue Piggle, I think it's actually good enough to run on the board. And the one thing that Piggles also lets you do is it generates a bunch of free items. And with those items, you're able to, you're really able to leverage, okay, what am I running here? I should figure this out before I continue talking. So I want you here, I want you here. Yeah, I've got you here. And I'll put that here. Oh no, I need this to be next to okay, so let's add my crit chance before I forget. Okay, I think I probably beat this pig, so yeah, we're gonna have to see how this goes. I'd be very surprised if this pig beats me. I have a very strong board right now.
You do see these tusks.
Arm Stealer is good.
My dreams are
It's like getting
too
chocolate bars
big
all the
for you to
time.
steal.
Hogwash. So he's a kiosk, but this actually is a strong pig. And there is like part of me that would be concerned about this, except for the fact that he doesn't really have a great way to deal damage to me. And my damage is going to scale a lot better than his damage will.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
motivation isn't everything.
We'll take it. All right. So what am I dropping here? Okay, I think we're going to do this. Or this actually benefits better. So we'll do this. And then we're going to trade in those most likely, but actually I need to make space for it. Piggles. So we'll sell you. Escort the convoy. Yep, we're gonna do that. Okay. Gumballs, yes please. That's gonna add 120 shield to my silk scarf. At the cost of only a little bit of annoying clicking. And it's also going to give me other incremental value. I would love if I got a crit chance, but I haven't. Which is a low roll because crit chance is like hands down the best gumball for Pig. And I didn't hit it one time out of 10, even though I rolled 4 times. I don't need to worry about what I'm fighting here. So let's just go for the
You came to the wrong outland, stranger.
econ. Yeah, this game is probably, like, this could be a 10-win run, but I could run into a really
Phew,
scary
gotta hand it to you.
poison
That was some
build.
mighty fine tussle.
All right, happy with that.
If the Elder could see me now.
Okay, I'm probably looking to drop this Ganjo now. Teaches silver
My training
skills.
is about letting go of what holds you down. Think you're ready for that?
So this does mean that my force field's opening hit does a lot more. And I think I'm just going to do this because of that, now that I'm not running any other weapons.
We made progress today. I'm proud of you.
Curio. I think Curio is what I want to do. Because he can do a lot of buy-sell stuff. I don't really care about the income, so let's go to Curio.
You see landfill, I see buried treasure.
Alright, so let's sell my coin. I also know that I'm never using brass knuckles, so that's good. And I'm probably never using the yo-yo, but there is a chance that I could run into the gold or the bronze vendor. Shadow Cloak is playable here.
Your part to clean up the bazaar.
If I do run it, that means that I need to sell yo-yo. And I need to do this, and then this, then that, and then that. This is gonna turn it down into a 4-second cooldown. Let's get some crit chance on these guys. Do I want any of these other things? I guess I do want to buy and sell them.
Reuse everything.
Just to continue scaling.
Circuits to see that find home.
We're gonna skip those. Okay, this is a very big high roll because it allows me to scale the haste of this.
That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Okay, so it's at 2 seconds now. I want
doing
you.
your part to clean up the bazaar.
And I want you.
Louis, now that's a bargain.
1 second is 1% is just fucking nothing. Maybe. No. Okay, so chocolate bars means that I think it's finally time for me to sell this money tree. We get my econ back where I want it to be, and the only thing is I would have the option of Mattel, but I think I'm going to be upgrading this in a better way. Although I don't want the Ganjo on here really anymore. Like, this is good enough. Ganjo's not really good enough. but let's scale my health a little bit more. I'm only going to pick the cheap ones because my health is already pretty far ahead, and I don't have like a busted econ start right now, although it is pretty good. Okay, and I think I have a severe edge on this Vanessa, unless it's like an insane poison Vanessa. But even if it's a poison Vanessa, like, how is Vanessa going to be... Okay, so I got this. Alright. So the timing of these two with like the shadow cloak actually works out really nicely. Going into day 5. Alright. I think I can do this. And that's going to be more impactful than the Ganjo. So I'm going to be selling the Ganjo for sure. But I do prefer tool or shielding item to weapons so that I can get the silk scarf. If I get like a dually scarf, then that would be really important for the late game. I don't, but that's not a terrible item to get. Okay, skill upgrades. I'd be happy with the best would definitely be the hard shell. Could I get there is the question. I think I could because I'm at 20. So let's see what the upgrades that I get offered are. Okay, Arms Dealer is also good enough. It's a 5%.
The joy of more. Bring it in.
Let's sell you silver tier item, silver tier loot, or item gains 3. I don't really care about item value this game. Normally I do. The loot, if I got crit, that would be... I think I go for silver tier item just to either scale... Okay. That's a really good find actually. So I'm gonna put this here. Let's sell this and this. And this, so that I have a little bit more shielding going into this, but like there's no way that I'm gonna need it. I'm pretty sure I have this like Scoville pretty hardly beat.
Evil. This is just how I look.
He doesn't slow me down at all, is the thing.
The infernal realm is horrible.
Alright.
Don't make me go back there.
I would love an item. I don't want one of his skills because his skill does nothing for me. Cinder does do stuff for me. No. I think I take the skills here.
Experience is treasure. I will share mine with you.
I think the odds of that are actually quite low. But we're gonna go with Arms Dealer.
Possess the patience for
That's a lot of casual casual HP. So we're not gonna use this for anything. So let's go to Quixel.
Everyone here is huge. It's terrifying.
Is Robe good enough? I think Robe is good enough. So we're gonna buy it.
Raccoon instead. He actually cares about this.
We can sell you and sell you.
Fine, here's some gold.
And then we're getting a charge at 4 seconds. A charge at 8 seconds. All right. Do I re-roll this though? No, I don't have the money to re-roll it. All right, so it's a level 6 versus level 6. We both won our first 4 games. I have a hard time imagining that this Vanessa is scaling to the same degree as me, but it's not impossible or inconceivable that she is.
Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge? Hmm?
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
I do have a tiny bit... Oh, this is a drill Vanessa. This is a really interesting build, actually. Okay, so I think I do lose this.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a
No
really,
ball.
really good Vanessa build. Not too upset that I lost there.
Now that's giving them the
We're
business.
definitely gonna upgrade our silk. So scaling becomes very nuts. Like if I had upgraded that silk prior to that, I'm pretty sure that's the only match I would have lost. So, do I want to transform any items? No, so that means we're gonna go here, even though I don't
Hello,
picture
little
myself
city.
using anything. I just basically wanted to upgrade this. Let's do this.
Was it too heavy? They tell me it's a problem.
Alright, let's get my Mountain Pass victory, hopefully. I guess technically I could get a shield out of this, but I don't think it's worth looking for, really. I would much rather get XP. I should beat the Infernal.
Become my envoy.
Alright. That was an easy win. That was a really good Vanessa build. I was very interested. Like, I don't often see drill Vanessa, but
If you're not growing, you're failing.
she was doing great. Power to her. Okay, let's do gold tier skills, because gold tier skills are the best type of skills.
I will train you to live.
Alright, I'm very happy to give this an extra
Quickly,
25%
but it
crit.
takes patience to
That was a
master.
big high roll. So what am I selling here? I am probably selling the robe now, I think. Selling the ruby. Do I sell the piggles? That's the real question. And I kind of do want to sell the piggles because I want to gain econ, and I also don't really care that much. I feel like I'm so far ahead that I would just rather get every... Now I am going to go to the docks to get a shield item. And that is technically a shield item. It's a very good shield item. So let's go down to 5 here. Now that I am swimming in money, I am going to spend money on the gold chocolates. Do I think there's any way that I lose this fight? I think it's extremely unlikely. He's only won 3. I'm going
My
to
dreams are too
assume that I'm
big
probably
for
safe
you to
here, and
steal.
I'm gonna hopefully get a little bit more value out of the gold. I guess I should have sold one thing so that I could sell the get the piggles, but all right, that was sick. Chakra. Okay, I see what he was doing there. That build's actually pretty interesting. All right. So I didn't get a pickles out of that, and that's because I kind of goofed. Let's see what Mattel has to offer me.
Sale. I want what's right for you.
Okay, we have a deeds, and we are definitely grabbing that deed.
If it's not right
This is
for
a
you,
great
bring it
econ
back.
item.
I want you to be happy.
Do I want anything else from here? No, but I will reroll because if I get a silk. Okay, so
Oh, delivery is free. I like the exercise. Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
eating contest. We gotta go here. I mean, I have a lot of money right now. I think I'm just gonna do it. So, shock trooper or rivet gun. We're gonna do shock trooper. We're gonna make room for a piggle. This build is going really well because there's pretty much like, it's very, very unlikely that I don't hit at least level 10 by day 8, and that's one benchmark that you're trying to aim for in this game. Is you really, really, really want to hit that, because then you're on par for getting your okay, what am I going to sell here? Okay, that's not good enough.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for.
Okay. So dig site is very good, and I think I'm gonna have enough money to like get something decent there, and I have slots on my board that I want to occupy. So let's sell this. And we'll see what we get from dig site.
You look like a hardy one. Need some work?
I don't have any aquatic items, so that... Yeah, let's just double check. No aquatic items, so that's not good. No, no. Nope. I mean, energy potion does help me go off a little bit faster, but no thank you. No, those aren't very good either. Okay, Cove it is.
Who were the people who left these things behind?
Cove is actually good enough. which is really nice. So I think at this point in time, we're going to be focusing on scaling Cove. Work at the docks to earn some coin or sells non-weapon items.
Make deals, not war.
Do I think I hold you for 4 hours? Probably not, but maybe.
Your aura guided me to what you needed.
And none of this is really good enough. I think I should probably beat
My
pigs.
people.
Like, my main concerns at this point in time, it's not pig, it's
Boring! You do see these tusks, right?
okay, if there is like one that could give me some trouble, it is going to be a really strong or no, this won't give me that much trouble.
I believed in myself and I still lost.
So now I'm getting really good value from big numbers. We're selling you. Let's go to Andy.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it.
VIP pass
Remember,
is quite
diamonds come in
solid of an
small
item.
boxes.
And I kind of like it, at least in PvE. If it's a PvE that I know that I'm not going to lose, this will let me scale up my Cove really fast. It's property. So maybe we do this. And we'll take the
Whoever
life
said
that I
money
got from
can't
Arms
buy
Dealer.
class had neither.
We're at 5. I need to be careful of that. Do I want that life for 4? I don't think I do. That's kind of expensive. Dig site again. Okay.
We've
I'm not
barely
going to complain
scratched
about a
the
dig site
surface of
ever.
the outlands.
So those are Radiant Succulents, Rainbow, Lucerite, no thanks. Normally I would take Astrolabe because of the docks. Actually, this is one of those rare events that I do want to check out to see when the last day of the docks is. Does it not say which days it's available? Okay, day 4 is the 7th, so I can't even see it anymore. So that's not good enough. V shield's pretty good. but I can't really make use of it. Like, so I don't think it's actually that good. Do I try one more time? Or do I leave this as is? Okay, I'm gonna
That
just take
belongs
the
in a
econ.
museum, but I guess you can keep it.
Dr. Vortex, this is another one where I want to see like what the damage is. Okay, so for Dr. Vortex, it's day 8. So the first time so he's charging his items, he doesn't have any poison. Tasting. Lightning Rod could be a problem though. Do I really care about... So Oasis Garden, I guess I can look at it as well. And then Joyful Jack. I kind of just want to charge up my Cove for value maybe. Because this, if I can like run for a really long time, like having this fight could give me like 20 or so value when I sell my VIP card. So that does nothing. If I don't have a weapon on the board, I don't think he can really kill me. So, go Joyful Jack, we're foregoing an
Ready when
XP.
you are.
But
Okay.
what we're doing here is this Cove is going to gain a lot of value this fight. And so is VIP Pass.
Welcome, dear guest.
This is a property.
Stay a while.
Alright. It's gonna gain like at least 15 or so. So will the VIP pass. It's also gonna scale its in-combat utility up.
You got
All right.
me. Stem and all.
So this VIP pass is now valued at 20.
If the Elder could see me now.
Okay, haste effects might be worthwhile. Let's see what Cove does with haste. As I have said, I'm not usually a Vanessa player. So haste is 3 items for 1 second. Force field, 3 items 1 second. That does mean that I think I'm gonna go enchant the item, and I'm gonna go with silk just because it's the one with like
Space is my canvas.
the really big number on
and
it.
time is my paint.
Or let's see what force field does. Maybe I do force field here because it's going off way more often. I don't need it at anything other than silver. Now, if I get shielded, what does it do for shielded? Would be really big bummer. What are the chances I get shielded though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Does silk have any bad options? Fuck it, we're gonna try it. YOLO. Okay, we get burn. That's a pretty big reward. So we are selling you, selling you, selling you, and selling you. And we're also going to buy gold tier chocolate bars to amp up this shield. Let's see what we get from aerodrome. Chocolate bars are good enough. All right. Oh, I should have had, well, no, I didn't actually use the card there, so that's not a big deal. This would be a very surprising fight to lose, but it's not impossible. Yep. That's it. That was actually a very close fight. I did not realize how close that fight was going to be. The dock lines and the Clamera were real. Is this like a heavy Clamera or is it just... I'm interested to watch that fight again. So... Okay. If that had like another 1 second on it, then I probably lose. But this this hard shell really did some work for me here. I would not have won if it was not for the I was 1 tick away from losing that. So, lesson learned, don't get cocky just because you're against Vanessa. That was a scary fucking end to that fight. We'll sell this Piggles, but first we have to remember that we're doing this. And then where are we going? We're going to Andy, I guess. So
I would never debase my wares by haggling. Ugh.
do I want any of these? Maybe I buy the brass
You wanna
knuckles.
buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
So is there a way... Icy Luke is really good, but is there a way for me to actually benefit Cove with VIP Pass? I don't think there is. And I don't really need the scaling that that provides. But I could use the 20 gold that that's going to give me, so we'll do that.
You're a smart one for your size.
Okay, epic fight. Let's see what this is. Enclave Revenant. So let's do this. And let's do this. And that. Because I'm pretty sure no matter what, I'm going to beat this Enclave Revenant. He doesn't have damage. And I want to scale this Cove up still. And this is eventually going to kill him. Alright. So this is 2, and it's going to what? 10. That does nothing for me. I guess I shouldn't have taken that. Oh, wait.
Bring it in.
It could hypothetically do something, I guess. But not really, no.
The people of Jabalia could learn much from this place. I know I have.
Let's do critical investments. Do I want other skills? No.
It's a whole new curriculum out here.
Okay, I actually do this time want to beat this guy just for the experience, and I think I should. Okay, this is over. All right.
Now that's
Very good
giving
skill
up
to get.
business.
Let's do my gold tier loot item. Kind of trash. Not the end of the world. So I think the goal here is to gain
To
XP.
trust the shrouded stranger. The Bazaar is more than a city. It is their plaything.
Okay, we don't care about you. Don't care about you. We don't care about you. I'm gonna eat some chocolate bars. Okay, against Mac, again, I think I've got this
My
probably.
dreams are too big.
I'm not guaranteed by any means, but between this, and this, I have like a lot of chance for critting now. All right. So, don't care about you. We do care about you.
The smaller the portions, the finer the meal. I think that suits you beautifully.
We'll get the
Shall I
life
gift
here.
wrap it for you?
Easy choice.
Tell
This item
everyone
is
you got it
fantastic.
here.
One of the best items in the game for econ. We'll sell you and replenish.
Buyer's remorse never. Be remorseless. You're a smart one for your size.
Okay, upgrade an item. Yes, we're gonna upgrade our silk.
Now that's quality.
Okay, well, if we didn't have this like guarantee before, we do now. Property Baron could potentially be insane for us, and I am not going to try and scale with this dude because it's just too risky. So let's go to the Baron. Come on, double income, or double value, double value, double value. Like, I can't get big numbers, but I could get master salesman. Okay, trader. Perfectly acceptable. That's a very good, very, very good item, especially with loop. So we'll sell you. We have to sell another item. I don't think I'm scaling up with VIP Pass anymore. So we are going to prepare putting this here. No, I think I want pickles still. So and let's see what the mysterious event is.
I would only sell these if you listen to their lore. Should only take a week.
So let's first...
Zosima says owning less will unburden me. I am testing the theory.
This would, I guess, mean that No, there's no reason for that. Okay, I am happy with this.
I should warn you, I'm not like other
All right.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Thank you so much, Dizane. I have
Like my crew
just
says
started
at the
streaming
bar,
2 days ago.
Another round.
I will add you on Discord though. I will say that my ability to play Pig is significantly better than my ability to play other characters. I just don't think they really play the same way. Okay, so I want to watch that again. I wasn't really paying attention. Let's see. It's going quite well for me. One fight left. So, we'll go to Bazaar Con, mainly because I just don't really need to improve my board anymore that much. So we'll gain the experience and see what diamond skill we get.
If you're not growing, you're failing.
None of these are any good. I do like left eye. That brings us to 83% chance of doing something cray. So let's sell this. Small and
I
large
pay
items.
well for mid-sized things. Reasonable sized things.
Fort is tempting, but it's also greedy. We'll sell you.
That rat Quixel was watching.
And we'll refresh. We'll go for a little bit of life.
And that's how a master merchant makes a sale.
Property Baron again. I now have two things that can stop me from not getting the thing that I want, which is to double my income or double my value of my items. And so I feel like I've 1 in 5 odds, and that's really good. The timing of the Shadow Cloak works really nicely with the timing of the Scarf. It's like a 0.5 second difference if things aren't slowed. Come on, Master Salesman. Okay, well, can't really complain. I've high rolled so much in this game. Let's sell you. Sell you. Buy some chocolate bars. We're gonna buy some gumballs. The only thing I haven't been high rolling on in this game is the gumballs. I keep on not getting the.
You gotta know what
Oh, I finally got some crit chance ones. I mean, I already have such high crit chance that it's not a huge deal. But let's get 5 gold tier chains for the sale. Am I going into... I think I win this game, so let's just max out my value. All right, final game.
My people believe in peace. Boring!
I feel like I have the edge here. Could be wrong. All right. And that's game. Let's just play that one more time because I feel like that was a bit of a work of art. Let's watch it again. Only one pig item in the entire build, and it's Silk Scarf. I'm using a neutral, a dually, and a Vanessa. It'd be kind of perfect if this was actually a Mac item. It kind of looks like something he might wear too, so. I think that when I look at this build, this is super villain pig because he's like hiding out in a cove. He has his force field. He's wearing his cloak and he has his scarf. Or maybe he's like billionaire pig. I don't know. Billionaire super villain, same thing, I guess. I guess billionaires can also be superhero like Batman, but anyways, that was the game. I hope that it was informative. It was a very big high roll to start with hard shell. Although that said, I didn't really need to use hard shell very many times. It just kind of provided me with the safety of winning my early fights. And I'm quite happy with how this game played out. I also high rolled a lot, so I don't want to be like, this is something that everyone can do every game. However, I will say Scarf is something that you can kind of win with every game if that's what you're interested in. So, hope you enjoyed it. Later.